I do forget that some people don't realize just how much of a small town upbringing I had. Like, I had a truly rural town Australiana experience. I got to go through my hometown when I went on the road trip with Marco and Ruby-chan. And that was surreal. I was like, wow, this town's so small and there's just like trees and dirt. I was like, holy, this is just trees and dirt, man. That's wild. Is the shitty cafe still there? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Okay, this is the real experience of growing up in a small town and not having any attachment to it anymore. I will hang out with my cousins because my cousins are way more attached to the small town than I am. And my cousin would be like, oh, did you hear about blank and blank who's now had a kid with blank and blank and their brother blank and blank is in prison for doing blank and blank? And I'm like, what? Also blank and blank and blank and blank had a falling out and now they're divorced with 2 kids with blank and blank. And I'm like, and I think I'm crazy for being an anime woman on the internet. I think I'm insane for playing video games for a living. Inbreeding in a small town, I have a crazy story. It's not inbreeding. Sorry, that was a terrible thing to segue through to. No, it's not inbreeding, but I do have like a crazy story about like small town drama. So hypothetically, there's a family, right? Big family, lots of people in that family. And in this family, a lot of the like older aunts in the family are like doctors, midwives, that kind of thing. Work in the health industry. Let's say hypothetically in this family, can you do a puppet show? Okay, puppet show. I just don't know how to explain this other than when I heard about it. I was like, that is insane. That's like a film plot. One of the boy cousins gets this chick pregnant, tells her to get rid of the kid. She doesn't. She keeps the kid. He says, I'm having nothing to do with you. You can never tell anyone that's my kid. I'm leaving you. Blah, 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 blah. He fucks off, right? I'm hearing all about this. Like, that's crazy. Fuck that guy. What the hell? I'm like, wait a second. How do you know about her having the kid? Because she was told to never tell anybody. And so it was like the grandmother. The grandmother was the midwife, but didn't know that she was delivering her own granddaughter because he said never told her that about the kid. So she had to keep it a secret that she was delivering her own grandchild. It was like, what? And then she found out later because the kid came in for like a test, like a checkup, and she looked at the kid and was like, that kid looks like my son. And then she had to admit it at that appointment and go, yes, it is your grandkid. And then she goes, fuck my son. You are now welcome back into our family. We're adopting you as part of the family. You are now like, we're gonna help you raise this kid. And then they was like, what? That's crazy. And it was like, they ended up being like taking care of her. Cause this guy like kicked her out and wasn't gonna give her any support. And the grandma was like, no, I'm gonna support my grandkid. And I was like, what? That's crazy. What the heck? So where's the son? He buggered off apparently up to whoop 2 towns over. And I was like hearing about this, like, what? Small towns are crazy. Small towns are crazy, man. Like, what is happening in this town? Like, but imagine that. Like, imagine delivering your grandkid, but not knowing it was your, like, imagine being the midwife of your grandkid and not knowing it was your grandkid until like a year, like 2 years later when like you what? Like, because she was... We need to bring this back, dude. This is hilarious. Sorry, I shouldn't be like airing out my small town's drama like it's tea for the internet to find funny. I mean, I'm so unattached to this. I always hear this stuff through word of mouth. Whenever I go to like a family event, it's just me with like a pint. Yeah, like just going, go on. No. And no, wait. And that happened? Oh, I can't believe that. Like, because I don't know these people. I have no attachment to any of these people and any of these families, apart from like, I maybe went to school with one of the kids of a family back in primary school when you know what I mean? So it's always so surreal to me to hear about the small town experience. Some of this delicious tea from halfway around the world. You're joking. That was one of the craziest ones. I have to admit, the one when she was like revealing to me that like she had delivered her own grandkid, and I was like, that's ridiculous. That's actually insane. Yeah, you go home and it's like, have you heard of such and such is sleeping with Thingo's husband? That's all people are doing in small towns. I just am convinced they're bored and they've got nothing better to do than ruin their lives. Like, honestly. Bro, just boot up Netflix and binge like Love is Blind or something. Like anything else. Anything else. Why do you guys have to like it's small towns and their desire to just make problems for themselves, I swear. And everybody knows everyone. So everyone's story, like drama gets shared to everyone. And they love it. They love talking about it. They so badly want to tell you. Like, do you think I know any of this stuff by asking? Do you think I sat down and was like, oh, tell me? No. I sat down next to my like cousin twice removed and she grabbed my arm and eagerly was like, I have to tell you what's going on. Like, and I'm looking at her like, okay, yeah, sure. Does your town have your own group chat? I'm pretty sure there is like Facebook pages and group chats just for the mums of like the small town I grew up in. I'm 100% certain that's a thing, and people getting kicked in it and kicked out and blocked and comment on things and all the rest of it. And I have no interest in ever looking at it in my life. Small town rants and rave pages are hilarious. Dude, crazy. I've had people vent to me about stuff like that too. My small town's drama is who killed the teacher. Okay, I will admit my small town never did murder that I'm aware of. Okay, that I'm aware of. Let's just say that. Okay, yet. Certain tuck shop may have been burned down. I have no idea what you're talking about. I got no idea what you're saying in my chat. Sorry, guys, we got off the topic. Let's reel this back in. Okay, I think, damn, she typed slow. It's called dyslexia, motherfucker! Read about it in a book. Not that I can read about it in the book because I've got dyslexia.